Hey guys, Cooking with Kim D here. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I wanted to show you a whole bunch of ways for easy dinner prep, easy meal prep in general. So I figured I'd kind of do a quick rundown of a lot of our choppers and slicers and all that kind of good stuff to kind of help you get dinner on the table quick. So I'm going to run down this list. The first is our food chopper. This has been around forever. I think this is one of the original products that Doris Christopher used to present in homes when she started this business 40 years ago. So this is our food chopper. This is great for pretty much anything. You can put just about anything inside of this and chop it up. You can chop directly here on a cutting board, which I'm going to do here with this parsley. If I was doing something kind of dusty like nuts or chocolate chips or something like that, I'd do it in here. It kind of keeps everything a little bit more contained. Or if you're doing small quantity, you can do it in there. This all comes apart for easy cleanup. Comes apart. This is all top rack dishwasher safe. So you can put it right in the dishwasher when you're done. But I tend to sneeze when I cut up onions. So I love to use this for my onions. I definitely use this the most when it comes to onions. But I'm making some Mediterranean quinoa bowls for dinner. So I figured I'd kind of go through and prep some of my veggies with you tonight. So I'm cutting up some parsley. So as you can see, if there's a little space that wasn't cut up enough, give it a couple more hits and boom, you are done. And all that parsley is nice and cut up. So if you're not, especially with herbs like this, if you're not real comfortable with a knife, this might be up your alley to use this instead. All right, so that is our food chopper. Again, onions, nuts, carrots, really kind of almost anything. The size will not be uniform though. But it's great for something like soups and stuff like that you want to cut up. All right, so on to our manual food processor. This is our manual food processor. It is all done with a motion of your hand. This locks here for easy storage. I am not a camper, but people who have campers love this because they can put it inside of their camper and it's a great way to be able to, have a little food processor. I like this, first of all, because it works great, but I do have one of the big electric food processors. It's really heavy, it's bulky. I don't have room for it out on my counter on a full-time basis. This is just easier for me to kind of grab out of the cabinet and use. So in here, all I did was take some roasted red peppers. So it was like a huge, one of these 16-ounce jars of whole red peppers. I put them in here, unlock that. I did this for about a minute. And let me grab a spoon. Now I'm making a red pepper, kind of like spread, I guess you want to call it, for the quinoa bowls. So that cut everything up really nice. You can make homemade guacamole in here, homemade salsa. Try not to overstuff this. If you fill it to the brim and try to, process it, you might have a little bit of trouble. So if you're doing a lot of, like, let's say a lot of onions or peppers or whatever it might be, tomatoes for salsa, work in smaller batches and then put it all together. But this is our manual food processor. The bottom, I didn't show you the blade. So the bottom is dishwasher safe. It also comes with a cover, which I did not pull out. I'm so sorry. So that if you did make something in here, you could actually just put the cover on and put it right in the fridge. There are non-stick slip grips, so it makes it very safe while using it. And this is the blade. So there are 3 blades and they're all at different levels. So it does a nice job, getting everything. I started using this to do my graham crackers when I'm making a graham cracker crust rather than pulling out the big food processor. So anyway, that's our manual food processor. Next is our quick slice. So this is a quick slice. It's 3 pieces. The blades, which I don't know if I can get it, but the blades are kind of at like a V, and you're going to use a rocking motion with this. Then you have your base, and then this is just a guard. And the reason that this is here is because if I didn't have this on and my fingers went in here, that's where the blades are. So this is really just for storage. You do not need to use it, you know, with it. But I'm going to cut up a cucumber. Now, you don't want to do anything really hard in here. I would not recommend potatoes, carrots, onions. They will bend the blades, and it will not work as well. So don't use those kind of items. But all I did was I put it against the lines, and this will give me one thickness. I cannot adjust this. So that's a really nice thickness for a cucumber. You can do tomatoes, apples, I mean, really all sorts of stuff. Peppers. Peppers work wonderful in here. Now, if I wanted to, I could also go the opposite direction. So, let's see if I explain that right. So this is my slices. The lines are this way. I'm going to go the opposite way. Give a little rocking motion. And that gave me smaller pieces. So if that was something that interests you. And then I can just drop. Now, this is our cool and serve tray. I've had this for years. The new model comes with white inserts in here. Mine just happened to be green because they were green when I purchased it. These are ice packs, so you can throw these in the freezer. So these tools are great for cutting vegetables, like for a veggie tray or something like that. But a lot of times when I do veggie prep, I put everything in here and store it in the fridge because I'm going to need it for a couple of different meals that I'm probably making in the next 24 to 48 hours. I don't usually use these, just for the fridge. Oh, and then on the back side, it's for deviled egg. So, whoops. So this is a great tool. So all I'm going to do is take my cucumbers that I just cut up and kind of drop them in there. Great for peppers. I use this for peppers for stir fries and stuff like that a lot. All right, so that's our quick slice. Simple slicer. So this is our simple slicer, which is kind of on the idea of a mandolin. So this is our quick slice. It has a locked position, a 1, a 2, and a 3. And the higher the number, the thicker the slice you are going to get in here. So I'm going to show you. Now, you should always use your slide, your guard, all that kind of stuff. But I'm just taking off a couple of pieces, so I just wanted to show you real quick. Okay. So there's a 1. So you can see the difference. I'm not getting a good grip on this right this second. There we go. All right, so this is a 1, super thin. That's a 2, and then that's a 3. So there are the 3 different thicknesses for this. This is great for stuff like cucumbers. I've done carrots on here, lemons. I've done tomatoes, potatoes, onions, apples. I've done apples with it, pears. There's really nothing you can't do with this. And then to use it the proper way, so this part slides into these grooves, and then in here there's these teeth. You're gonna put your vegetable in there, and then see how this plunger is kind of up in the upward position. As you slice, it's gonna go down, and you get nice uniform cut vegetables. So that's our simple slicer. Works great, very safe. I like the new design. We had a mandolin years ago, and I seem to always nick my knuckles on that one. I love this design. This is our close and cut. I didn't think I was going to like this that much. I bought it just because I said I really kind of need to show all the products, or as many as I can. So I said I'll buy it. I highly doubt I'll use it much. We use this all the time. What I'm going to show you right here is one of my #1 reasons I love it. We also love bagels, so you can put a whole bagel in here. Let me cut this, and then I'll actually show you how it works more. But So all you're going to do is you're going to close it like this. Now, the top here, see how it's indented, which means it's going to protect my fingers as I hold it down. All right, so my fingers go down. As you can see, they're safe from where my chef's knife is going to go. Now, you do need a pretty long knife in order to use this. You could do it with a shorter knife. It's just not as easy. So I'm going to put my knife in, close it, and simply go across. And now I have perfectly halved grape tomatoes. The time that it saves just to do cutting things like that, I have some Kalamata olives that I'm going to actually use for my quinoa bowls that are going to go in there as well. I'm going to put those on. You could do black olives, any small tomato, chicken breast. If you have really thick chicken breasts, you could pound them out if you want. You could put them right inside of here, and same thing, slice it on through. Again, bagels. And then there's a spring in here so that even if you have something that's pretty thick, the pressure of it will kind of go down so that you're able to close this. So this is our close and cut. Let's see here. What else? I showed you our large square cool and serve. This is great for the summertime, keeping things nice and cool. Our garlic press. I didn't bring over a piece of garlic, did I? Wow, I am not prepared tonight. But this is our garlic press. If you use a lot of garlic, and try to use whole garlic instead of the stuff that's already cut up. That stuff's processed, possibly, some preservatives in it. But this, you put your garlic clove in here, press it down. All the garlic comes out of here. It comes with this cute little Barbie brush, I call it, tool. You're going to take your garlic, you're going to scrape it off here, put it inside your dish. And then at the end, open it back up. You're going to be able to use this tip to pull out your peel, and then to clean, because you're going to have some garlic stuck inside of here. These little round, like I said, little Barbie brush, all fit in here perfectly so that you can get it all out for easy cleaning. Super easy. And then knives. We carry a couple of different types of knives. We have a forged cutlery set of knives. Beautiful, beautiful set. This makes a great wedding gift to a new couple. It makes a great gift to yourself. These are beautiful knives. I have two sets of them. I have the newer set and the older set. My older set is still in perfect condition, and I got them the year they came out, which was like almost 20 years ago. But just a really nice weight. They are nice and level. They work really well. My husband is an ex-cook, and he thinks they work, wonderful too, when you put them up against some of the commercial lines of cutlery that you can purchase. So we have our forged cutlery, and we have our, if this is maybe a little bit too much for you to spend right now, we have our coated cutlery. So there's different colors. I think the chef's knife is a dark blue. There's just a Santoku knife that's a light blue. This is a utility knife. This is a green. Then there's a tomato that's red. But these are great. They come with a little sleeve, so you can put them in the drawer and feel safe with them. But a good knife is a great thing to have in your kitchen. A dull knife is a dangerous knife because it takes more pressure to cut something. So a really nice sharp knife is good to have in the kitchen. So these are just a few things to get you through your meal prep fast and easy. Any questions? Please feel free to reach out. Bye guys.